Well, we made it to Wednesday. It's all downhill from here in terms of days to the weekend and then also in terms of temperature. We're tracking a cold front this morning. Here's a look at radar early around 7 o'clock or so. You can see we're still tracking this cold front as it moves across the region. A few showers have developed back towards Kansas City, progressing through the morning. And depending on when you watch this, you may already be seeing some showers outside. But progressing through the morning, we'll see more showers across the region start to develop. Here's a look at temperatures this morning. You can see the contrast between mid-Missouri and off towards the north and west. We're down into the 50s behind the front, and then temperatures are slowly warming back off towards the southeast, but we're all going to cool down into the 40s later on this afternoon. Here's a look at where this cold front is this morning, and it's headed towards the southeast. We're seeing winds pretty stout out of the south and pretty stout out of the north on both sides of this front. So we're going to likely see breezy conditions throughout the day, but once we get on the northern side of that thing, we're going to see temperatures reflect that. Enough so that early tomorrow morning we're down near freezing. Early Friday morning we're down below that into the mid-20s, a solid mid-20s, and we may even dip a little bit cooler than that. So again, we'll see a chance for showers throughout the morning hours into the early afternoon. It looks like most folks are drying out, with the exception of places south and east of Jefferson City. Folks near Lynn and Rolla may pick up showers well into the noon hour and then maybe even early afternoon, but that's when those leave our far most counties, and we're looking at cloud cover and winds out of the north. That's going to be our main focus today. Temperatures falling throughout the day into the 40s by the afternoon. Into the evening hours, temperatures are down into the low 40s. Overnight tonight, we're dropping into the 30s and maybe even upper 20s for a few folks, but official forecast, we've got 32. But I'm confident that some folks will dip lower than that. Future tracks showing temperatures in the 40s for a high tomorrow afternoon, a much different look than what we saw yesterday and even what we're seeing today, although by the afternoon, we're in the upper 40s today. So again, the cool down continues well through your Thursday afternoon. Take Thursday afternoon into Friday morning, still more clearing overnight, and we're down into the 20s again. We may even be a bit cooler than this by the time we get to early Friday morning. So chilly weather certainly on the way. That's the main gist of all of this. Friday, or into Saturday, I should say, Saturday looks a little bit nicer. By the time we get to about 3 o'clock or so, we're talking temperatures back up into the 50s and maybe even low 60s for a few folks out there to the south. But again, Saturday looking not bad if you're heading out to the Mizzou game. And for your Sunday, we've got a small chance for rain on the board, but that's not going to be a washout. And right now, that looks like it's primarily the southern half of our viewing area. We'll see a tiny chance, because right now it looks like that moisture may stay south of us and we may stay dry. So pay attention to Sunday as we get closer. But other than that, we're looking at some drier weather to start early next week.